Alright, we have got some video. Yes, we got some content. Fuck yes. Alright, so first of all, let's start about the British Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. Yeah. Well, he had like an interview today. I watched it on, or something, I don't know. I watched it on Twitter, where he said that we should take away your masks, because you can't teach with a face mask on. And, well, I have just a few questions here. Exactly, what kind of, like, does a mask make you dumber? Does a mask make you, what in the part of learning, like, makes the mask it harder to do? I mean, I can't really find a good reason why it shouldn't be, like, you need to have a mask on in school. Because, I mean, that was caused, like, the first outbreak. I mean, kids, they don't give a fuck, man. They will fucking make out in the middle of the classroom, spit each other in the face and fucking lick spoons and shut up their assholes. I mean, they don't fucking care about the pandemic, dude. So, I mean, that you must have a mask in class. I mean, that seems like that's a really good, that's like the best alternative. Because the other alternative is like, I'm studying, which, frankly, I've not worked really well, and I can see that, because, I mean, when you're at home, there's lots more, like, distractions going on, you know, like, beating your meat, and, yeah, beating your meat, that's about it. But, I mean, that's just so stupid, and I read a few tweets on this, by few I mean, like, 20 tweets. And the fact, what makes me so, like, this is the biggest, like, anti-science movement I've seen. Like, the anti-vaxxers was bad, but this is really fucking bad. I mean, it's a piece of fucking cloth. It's a piece of fucking fabric. I mean, I don't have it here, but, you know, I have a ski mask, which I use, because I'm going to go away on a trip, and I'm going to use my ski mask to protect myself and the other people around me. Which, I mean, does it bother me? No, it doesn't. And sure, if you have, like, irritated skin, yeah, this should be it. That's going to irritate you, but, again, you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We need to stop thinking about ourselves and think about, like, the rest of the community, you know? And what Boris Johnson said, you know, is that it's obstructing the teaching. I just felt like, yo, Boris, I know you are hilarious too. Don't get me wrong here. You are like the peak of fucking comedy. But in which way does, like, a piece of fabric make it harder to, like, teach? And, you know, the biggest thing is that some of them are only, like, child abuse, that, you know, they're forcing your kids to wear masks. Let me tell you about Japan. Japan here. In Japan, even before the pandemic started, it is like a common courtesy that you wear a mask if if you have a cough or something. And that does not only apply to adults. The kids are even doing it. And, like, Japanese children are one of the, like, it's really bright children, you know, and they are really polite as well. I love Japan, dude. But, you know, they are, like, from even a young age, they have, like, masks on them. And to be frankly, I mean, Japanese children are, I mean, fucking if there was some, like, serious child abuse going on with these fucking cloth pieces that they need to put over their mouth to, like, protect a bunch of people, you know, from and themselves, well, they would probably, like, FN would have, like, stepped in and said, yo, cut it out, man. But no, I mean, it's a fucking piece of fabric, to be completely honest. Stop fucking protesting it. You need to have it. It's scientifically proven. And, you know, these anti-vaxxers and all those conspiracy theorists, I mean, they're like scientific studies. They are, like, taking years to perfect, and they're, like, test each outcome and really far out processes. these theories, these conspiracy theorists, research goes on, like sitting on a toilet, scrolling through fucking flashback, like, and that's all the fucking research they did. So I mean, like, listen to the scientists. Don't listen to these fucking morons that are saying like, don't wear mask. Mask is child abuse, because it isn't. I mean, children in Japan, even before this pandemic, wear masks because it's common, because it's courtesy and it's gross to spread bacteria. And I mean, I don't even get it. Why? And this part about it being harder to, that is like making it harder to teach, and I feel like, well, so does like home studying as well. Makes it difficult to teach. I mean, a lot of people in my class don't want to have like home study. And I'm the only one who's like rioting for it, standing on the table, like screaming, "Let me go home! Let me study my own shit." But you know, they don't want to like do shit at home because they can't concentrate at home. So I mean, clearly, like, this home studying is not the best alternative here. The best alternative is being able to go to school and just wear a mask. You know, it's a piece of fucking fabric. And yeah, and we can start going back to like normal life, because I mean, isolation. We are an social species, you know. We are not meant to be isolated, and it's such a good thing as well for children. I mean, especially children who have like abusive parents. It's really good for them to be able to go to school, you know, and you know. And at what cost? A piece of fabric that kind of irritates your skin a little bit. Come on, dude. Come on. For real. Like, a piece of fabric should not like hinder your ability to teach. If it is so easy to like make it hinder you to teach out to your students, if you have a piece of fabric against your mouth, well then probably shouldn't be like a teacher, because probably you're not good at your job. I mean, that's the least problematic, and it would be a lot easier as well for teachers. And another thing, this Texas governor, I'm started following a lot of like Texas subreddits during their snowstorm, and this Texas governor seems like the biggest arsehole. He's up there with Trump. And, you know, Trump supported this guy, said he's a real fighter. I can see how they come along. I mean, they both like have the IQ of my fucking aluminum can behind my phone, right? These, like, he's such a retard. He takes away this force to wear mask in public. He putting back all the factors and shit to 100%, you know. No, possibly worsening the situation, making the pandemic go on for even longer, you know. So he seems. I mean, I don't think they're gonna have the governor. The governor is not gonna say another election, because I mean the whole state of Texas seems to be against him. So yeah, but you still need to wear a mask, because the store still have the right to kick you out if you don't wear a mask. But man, those fucking Karens is gonna be all over this, and I'm just waiting for them. I'm just fucking waiting for them, dude. It's gonna be so fucking fun. So yeah, and I mean, I still don't understand this big discussion. We have scientific studies going on here saying this is how much germs are blocking out, and even these are wrong. I mean, how annoying is it to have a fucking piece of fabric against your mouth? Maybe because I'm introverted as fuck, that I prefer to like be able to hide my face. But I mean, frankly, come on, stop it. It's a piece of fucking fabric. Just put it on. You will save a bunch of people. You will protect yourself. It's a win-win situation, dude. Oh yeah. And this is more like a local thing, but you know, this pandemic, we are like about to like get this under control with. Our hardworking medical staff is finally gonna go on a fucking vacation, which they fucking deserve. Deserve also the biggest fucking paycheck ever, you know, for their fucking heroic acts, you know. They've been like the real heroes here of the pandemic, to be completely honest. But what does the Swedish youth do? Sorry, not Swedish youth. The Swedish moron youths. You know, those kind of complaints about, yeah, we're not gonna be able to graduate. We're losing the best years of our lives. You know, that group that bitching and complain like they are the real victim of this pandemic. Yeah, this group. They throw a fucking house party where they crammed 100 people in a tiny room. No one wears a fucking face mask. Alcohol and shit everywhere. So, you know, they're not having control of what the fuck they're doing. They're all like drunk as balls, to be honest. And I feel like, yeah, that's the fucking IQ we are talking about here. And I mean, the ski resorts here are jam packed. It's not as bad here where I live, where I work, but it's still a shit ton of people there. Here, the same can be, but it's not as nearly as worse as like the other big ski resort which is in Åre. Or it's not nearly as bad as there. Because I mean, I watched the Snapchat. I mean, fucking, it's jam packed. I mean, you can barely even believe. Might as well think, yeah, everyone have been vaccinated. We're back to normal. Because this is like the part I get so pissed off. You're sitting and complaining about your situation is hard, but yet you don't do anything to like make your situation better. You just make it worse. I mean, this would be over so much faster because everyone in this little country here just listened to the fucking donkeys that rule this, that controls this country. Those with like scientific studies and shit like that. I think our main part here with Sweden, why it have been like so much failure, because it's like, I think it's like starting to come out with the outbreak as well, third wave, like in more northern parts here, and I'm gonna need to really delete some videos, you know. The northern parts here are getting a third outbreak, with this British mutation, and you know, when you're like, and these are like a little bit more aggressive type, and then, you know, what do these fucking geniuses do? Yeah, we're gonna buy a shit ton of fucking liquor, we're gonna pack in 100 fucking people in this little cabin, and fucking party. Fucking geniuses, you know that? So, yeah, I mean, and then they sit here and complain about how hard their life is. I mean, think about the medical staff here, okay? First of all, we have, they already are like overloaded as fuck. They are worked through fucking wall due to this pandemic. But now it also comes a shit ton of skiers. And what does skiing bring? Yeah, a lot of injuries, a lot of broken ankles and wristed ankles and I don't fucking know. No, which gives even more, gives even a bigger load on the medical staff. A staff that already is like overworked to fucking through the wall. I mean, they're so fucking grateful. They are all so fucking egocentric. It's fucking insane. Alright, we're back. God, the fucking sound. So yeah, they're just so egocentric, and most of these are like from Stockholm and other cities. Here, like where I live, most of those people, I'm not gonna go into this though. I don't have that much like knowledge about it. I'm just shooting from hip there, so it's a little bit too risky, you know. But I mean, it's just, you're sitting here and complaining about you want this pandemic to be over. You're sitting here and complaining that you want to graduate, you won't be able to have this graduation party. You're sitting and complaining about how home studying doesn't work. You're sitting here and complaining about losing your work, while you are the one who like goes out there, grabs a bunch of people, you shove them in a house, and fucking drink their ass off. Like, do you see how fucking hypocritical this is? Do you see it? Like, this is like the main problem with these people. They don't see their own act. They don't see what they're doing. They only see from themselves. They only see from their own perspective how hard their life is. But when it like comes to think about, yeah, what can I do? They are completely shutting off completely. And I mean, and this poor little policeman there was there at the scene to fix this. I mean, I have never seen a more broken person in my entire life. I mean, he has looked so, yeah. I fucking hate my job. I mean, he looked like he wanted to fucking kill everyone. I can completely understand. Because it was like, you couldn't barely even go through there. You know? And this was like, yeah, it was stupid. You know? Morons. So yeah, fuck, that's the only thing I would say. I mean, they're dumb. They're really, and you know, one thing that our government did wrong here during this whole pandemic strategy here is that they didn't go out hard like the other countries. You know, there was fines, there was sale time, there was a shit ton, there was a strict, like, you need to have a mask. Here in Sweden we have recommendations, and we recommend something to a large group of people. No one's gonna do it. Some people are gonna do it, but most people just be like, yo, it's a recommendation. If I don't want to follow it, I mean, fuck you. To be frankly. I mean, if we had gone out a little bit harder, because, I mean, it's just so, like, fucking, it's just, you know, it is your own responsibility here, and a lot of people can't take this responsibility, and when a lot of people get too much responsibility that they are not able to handle during a pandemic, well, shit like this happens, you know? Now, I wish I could show you these snaps from this party. I mean, fuck me, I hate that I didn't record them, because, I mean, I was literally just fuming when I watched them. And also, really fucking eager to go out to drink. Shit, we go down in Stockholm. You know. But, yeah, I mean, if we had gone out harder, said, yeah, you need a mask, or otherwise we're gonna, like, send you to jail or fine you, or you're not gonna be able to, like, go out into stores. Because, I mean, I have dealt with a lot of people on my work these past couple of days. There's a lot of people going on through, and I mean, not a single one wears a mask. Maybe like one, like, if there's 400 people that goes through the restaurant, I promise you, it is like 5 or 10 people that wears a fucking mask. The most are just sanitize their hands. Yeah, we've solved one problem. Now we only need to solve this problem, you know. No, and like, it's just we're getting was also an outbreak on a different station, different resort here, ski resort, sort of thing, and I mean, it just proves like that we don't give a fuck. So yeah, if we're just gonna like America there, maybe we would have a different, will look a little bit different. I mean, maybe even we will have like been done vaccinating people, and like, because we're not the big United States is a real big country. If it wasn't for like the jackass called Trumpen, maybe there will have been that many casualties, but it's still a pretty low death count when you compare it to like how many people there is in America. So I mean, if we have done the same thing here in Sweden, maybe it would be like, it would probably be done by now. I don't know. It's speculating here. So yeah, but I just need to get that shit off my chest. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to know kind of when I'm making a video, because you kind of like see if I'm gonna make a video. So follow my Twitter, escape. I don't know really. I'll probably link it in the bio. Well, I don't know. If you want my Twitter, just ask me. I will write it out. Because I probably will forget. Because this is some rambling and babbling here. But it's 5 minutes left. The clock is 8. And I really want to see a TV show. So suck my dick and please subscribe. Peace. Yeah.